They've traveled across the lands to uncover a world where oceans are alive, mountains call out, forests share their secrets, animals thrive, and where nature is the overpowering force. They've shown determination, grit, and sheer will. With 2,500 kilometers of coastline, towering mountain ranges, changing landscapes, a wealth of flora and fauna, and the roughest kids around, South Africa is our playground, and this is Roughing It Out. Round 2 will see the Eco-Ellies compete against local leopards for a cash prize of 10,000 Rand, and even more importantly, for the chance to say, without question, that they have roughed it out.
Welcome to your weekly installment of The Rough. Now, apart from its immaculate beaches, lakes, sand dunes and fynbos, Sedgefield has a crazy touch of adventure.
Today we're roughing it out at Accra branch, where the Rough Kids Treetop Adventure challenge them in facing fears and pushing boundaries.
But before we kickstart today, here's a rewind of last week's challenges.
Last week, the Rough Kids met some of South Africa's most loved cats at Tanikwa Wildlife Centre.
Maybe.
These think is like a snake.
She thinks are the best tracks.
Yeah.
As we were looking for the footprints, like I said, we have to choose this one because like it had all what we needed, you know.
Then, they made their very own enrichment toy for the serval cats, who absolutely loved their treats.
Okay, well done, guys. The serval took it very quickly. There it goes. There it goes.
It seems like the Eco-Ellies are today's winners, earning themselves 10 rough points.
And at that moment, I knew that we were going to win this challenge, which was nice because we didn't win the other one.
Good day, Rough Kids, and welcome to Accra branch. Now, today's challenge will force you to work as a team and rely on the various strengths that you've discovered thus far.
Can your teammates count on you? Are you focused and harmonized? In fact, are you a team player? Today, we're gonna find out. Allow me to introduce to you our rough guide, Donovan. Now, listen up very carefully because he'll be telling you what to do on the first challenge.
Ellies, leopards, welcome to course 2 and 3 here at Accra branch. You're going to be doing both courses to complete this challenge. You're going to be using your skills that you learned in your training to complete the course as efficiently and as safely as you can. Ruan and myself will be your guides up there to help you. Best of luck.
All right, teams, do remember that this is a timed challenge, but we'll also be looking at your teamwork, cooperation, and listening skills throughout the day. And all of this will count to your final score.
That's right, Rough Kids. Let's head over to the first course as this will warm you up for what's to come. And remember, have fun.
So you start off, you put your 2 on, and then you move one at a time. Okay, you clip that one, and then you move this one. Are you with me? Okay, then you clip this one. Okay, this one's on, and then we move this one. You're gonna climb down, you're gonna climb up, you're gonna go through things, it's gonna bounce around a little, you're gonna have fun. When you get to this side, so what do, one at a time, eh? Okay, you're gonna look where you go, and you're gonna sit down, okay? You see the rope? You're gonna grab the rope, and climb up and continue the course, okay?
The Rough Kids were given a chance to test the training course for safety. Let's hope they paid close attention. teams must complete the hanging obstacle course working as a unit. The rough kids will need to wait for all their teammates before moving on to the next stage.
Okay, move your clips above you. Look above you.
My team didn't really have a plan at the beginning because we weren't sure what we were meant to do.
Got this, Ephraim.
I just thought we were meant to help each other, be motivated and try and finish this time in the quickest way as possible.
Wow! Ephraim has raced through the first zip line. Let's see if his team can follow.
I don't think I conquered my fears of heights because Namos I didn't do a height and a challenge a height. It was very scary. Something generally in the team is that like we went like on focused and like they were pushing hard because abanye were so eager and abanye were eager, but as time went like they find that as like we were focusing.
Which one is difficult? The long one, the Egyptian one. That was hard.
One thing I can tell you is that this is not as easy as it seems. Zoe and Ephraim are ahead, and Anga and Buko are catching up.
Nice work, Buko. But it looks like the Eco Ellies are not working as a team, with Ephraim moving ahead by himself.
But Ibrahim, he was way further than the rest of us. And I get that he wanted to win, but what was more important, helping your friend or winning 10 points? I know that for others it might be important, but what was more important for me was Anga's safety and her actually getting across and not falling.
Here we go, Zoe. Here we go. Here you go, here we go. I was rather thinking of myself, I have to be honest, and I went ahead a lot further than I was meant to go, but eventually I then waited back for other people as well. But after then, it was too late and it didn't go as well to plan.
Off you go.
In 3, 2.
Yeah! Anga!
The main zipline, I was relieved from what happened to those previous SABC because like I've been saying shake because I don't want to height like been shaking cool, but this zipline like was relieved.
Great stuff, Anga. It seems she's conquered her fear of heights.
Into enjoy by the CSI and the zipline. Into enjoy young by Melissy and the green logs and squalling me.
Eco Ellies! Eco Ellies! Eco Ellies! Eco Ellies! Go Buko! You can do this, Buko! Come on, Buko!
Ngoku abanye abantu bebekhwela klanto klamaplanga ashukumayo esemoyeni bendicinga ukuba ilula kanti ngoku ibigame lam uba ndenze ibinzima kakhulu ingxaki ibishukuma and I'm scared of heights.
You're wobbling! And I'm wobbling! Stop wobbling!
Got this, Zoe, you got this.
No, Ibrahim, stop being wobbly!
What these kids are doing gives me the heebie-jeebies, but they're here to rough it out. We've got more adventure for you after the break. Before the break, the Eco Ellies started the obstacle challenge.
Into enjoy by the CSI and the zipline. Into enjoy young by Melissy and the green logs and squalling me.
You're wobbling! And I'm wobbling! Stop wobbling!
Got this, Zoe, you got this.
No, Ibrahim, stop being wobbly! And I felt so frightened, but Donovan was there. Donovan was there, but that didn't really help. Even with his encouraging words, it was just coming through one ear and going out the other.
Let's catch up with the Eco Ellies as they head toward the end of their challenge, with Ephraim leading the way.
Ow!
Next in for the Eco Ellies is Zoe.
So it took a while, it took 2 hours for us to eventually finish the whole obstacle course. And it was exciting, it was frustrating, it hurt, it was traumatizing, it was a lot of things.
Into endifundileyo ba is that naba ungayoyika kanjani into but just try because uzoba nalaa mntu like une-negative thing ayicingayo athi ba maybe awufuna ukhika mhlawumbi.
Ngoku bendigqibile ndiye ndavuya ngoba bendisemoyeni ixesha elide and ndoyika kakhulu uba semoyeni ixesha elide kodwa ndiye ndazama kakhulu.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, speech! Let's go, speech! Let's go, speech! Let's go, let's go, let's go, speech! Let's go, Eco Ellies, let's go,
And that's it for the Eco Ellies. Up next are the local leopards. Yeah.
Local leopards roar!
And the local leopards are off, with Zubayd leading the way.
The challenge was that we had to do obstacles in the tree, and the first challenge was that we had to climb up. Then there was also another stairs, but there wasn't anything to hold.
I'm hanging on for dear life.
The local leopards are flying through, leaving Caldine behind.
Good job, leopards! Wait for me!
I feel I'm going to be like to challenge. When I go to because there's one we group is like the bank was here the group not okay or Shuma.
The local leopards have left me behind, but I'm going to catch up in a matter of seconds. So when we came to the wobbly planks, like when we put our feet on there, they were like swinging freely, like we couldn't get a proper grip. So then we were encouraging each other to like move forward and be safe. So then we went to the zip line. That didn't look scary because it wasn't so high. So I just went past there and it wasn't that difficult.
The local leopards are showing some great teamwork and making steady progress on the course.
So then we came to the other part with the log sticking out of it. And that one was very tricky. It was so scary. Like you had to use all your arm strength. This is so cool!
We had to beat the Ellis time, and so then we went into a team, and so we like went through all the obstacle courses and were super fast.
My favorite part was encouraging my team, knowing that we're gonna win, and definitely the zip lining.
When you feel because like what's the plan? I'm and just straight out me flying about it. Like if I want to go and like yo, let's get feeling D and feeling boy and feeling boy. And I use like every day land, but ooh, many chance I want, so I was like okay.
Well done, guys. This is our last one, and then we're in for the win. Woo!
I think our teamwork today was one of the best challenges, because like we were cheering on, we were cheering local leopards as we were going on, and we were pacing through the the obstacle course, and yeah, we were helping each other, like we were holding, we were making sure that one person goes and we will wait for the other person. Yeah, like our teamwork was actually the best today.
Yo, guess what? That's how we do it! Woo!
And the first one in for the local leopards is Zubaid. Nice job.
Go and style gap.
Our teamwork was very good. We were encouraging everyone to be safe and not give up, and we did everything. We were very good.
Well, actually, I didn't learn anything, but what I do know, actually, this was the best experience of my life, and it's actually my first time. So it was actually very fun today.
So now that the local leopards have completed their course, it's on to the next stage. Well done, teams. You've both managed to finish the treetop obstacle course. Give yourselves a hand. Now we move on to stage 2.
The following stage is elimination shootout, where you'll have to choose one member to represent each team to complete the challenge.
You have 30 seconds to decide who you want to represent your team.
Your 30 seconds starts now.
Like I must choose it because we had 30 seconds to choose. No, we choose our Ephraim, but Ephraim, like we keep on choosing him like in everything. So now we had to choose someone else. It was because Uzo like was also fast.
Okay, teams, your 30 seconds is over. Let's start with local leopards. Who have you selected? Zubaid. And the Eco Ellies. Who have you selected? Zoe.
Zubaid says I'm nominated because then I'm like off fast, like because since like challenges like we're a friend like.
All right, so for this stage, you have to rock, paper, scissors to see which one of you is going first. Please, let's start. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. Right, it looks like the Eco Ellies are going first.
Each team must nominate one team member to complete the elimination obstacle course. The team with the fastest time wins. The Eco Ellies are off, with Zoe representing her team to complete the course.
Go, Zoe! Let's go, let's go, let's go, Zoe!
Hold tight. Okay, you swing across.
The worst part for me was the rope, where you had to clip the clips onto these two separate wires, and there was this rope hanging down and you had to swing. That was so scary for me, even though it was just a small space.
Zoe! Let's go, Zoe! Let's go, let's go, let's go, Zoe!
Quickly, Zoe!
Go, Zoe! You're doing so well! Keep moving! Woo-hoo!
And then we had to go through that little tunnel. That tunnel.
Zoe is moving really quickly.
Zoe is nearly at the end. She's got one more slide to do and her teammates are here supporting her. Let's go, Zoe!
And then after that, we had the zip line. This one was much shorter, and over here I was quite confident.
Let's go, Zoe!
Let's go!
Let's go, let's go!
Zoe only has the slide to go and she's made really, really good time. Woo! Go, Zoe!
Well done, Zoe.
And that's it. Zoe is done with the time trial. Let's see how the local leopards do.
Local leopards rock.
Okay, Zubaid from the local leopards has started. Let's see how this goes.
Go, Zubaid! Yeah! Local leopards!
Zubaid is speeding like a real leopard.
So we had to go first because we had to rock, paper, scissors. And so then I watched all the mistakes she done. So then I went and I think I done pretty well.
This is really nice. Do you think he's going to make it in time?
Of course!
Okay, let's see. Whoa, look at Zubayd go. He's like an actual leopard. Go, Zubayd! The time is ticking.
We're all helping as a team, and my friends were supporting me.
Zubayd just needs to hit the tunnel, then the home slide, and he's done. Go, leopards! Zubayd! You got this!
What a great performance by Zubayd.
Zubayd is finally out of the tunnel. All he needs to do is slide down and move on over.
Woo!
And there he goes, and that's it for the time trial. Yeah, Zubayd! The stakes are high, quite literally. But for now, we'll swing straight to the ad break. Tune in after this to see who's got the best Tarzan skills. All of the hard work, sweat, and facing your fears should have a payoff after all.
Now today, teams, we pushed you way beyond your comfort zone and we put you through your paces. But every time you rose to the challenge, quite literally. Now I'll hand over to Donovan with the scores.
Leopards, Ellies, well done on completing the Acro Branch Challenge. Today, you did 2 courses. On course 1, the Leopards clinched the lead. On course 2, the Ellies won by 1 second. We judged you by your ability to work together as a team, to communicate, and to apply the safety knowledge that we taught you. With that said, the Leopards worked really well together on the first course. They didn't leave each other behind. They stuck together as a team. So because of that, they won the overall challenge.
When I feeling bad, like I say, win the challenge is because in local leopards like see fast, like a square.
All of you guys have done extremely well today though, but congratulations to the local leopards. You've scored yourself 10 rough points.
So when we found out we won that challenge, we were all very happy. Like, we were so patient with our teammates and we were happy and encouraging them that we're gonna do it and we're gonna win.
While they unstrap their harnesses, let's check out the scoreboard.
After an acrobatic day, it was the local leopards who ziplined their way to the win, earning 10 rough points, putting them firmly in the lead on 40 points, with the Eco Ellies trailing on 20.
Well, we've come to the end of this chapter. It's been rough and it's been real for the rough kids. Kudos to both teams for all their hard work and dedication.
But what's great though is that we get to do this again next week, and it can only get rougher. Check this out.
Next week, the rough kids get to clean up elephant dung. They also get to prepare enrichment toys for the elephants.
I was surprised because I didn't know that elephants had to like stretch their trunks or make their tusks more stronger.